Hey everyone. So I'm gonna have to do this monthly or weekly, depending on which one you're looking at, a little differently today. I'm in Mykonos, Greece. I've been here for a few days. It's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I can actually see the water from where I am. In fact, I'm gonna toss it around for you just so you can get a look yourself. And, so, so that's where I'm at. So hence, I can't do the double camera thing, so you can see the cards. So I'm just going to hold them up for you and explain them. So remember, this is the reading may not resonate with everybody. Hopefully, it resonates with you. You know, this is a general reading, of course, and the timestamps will be below. If you're watching the your monthly, I still timestamped it so you can pass this and go right to that. So thank you for being here, and on with the reading. All right, ciao.
Hello, Taurus, my dear bulls. Hello, how are you? So, I'm sorry for the setup, but I'm in Mykonos, like I said, and I even tried doing the readings on the balcony, and they just blew all over the place. I was like, okay, so we're doing it on top of the bed, and it's just the setup's not that great here. So I promise to be back to the split screen later, where you can see me and the cards. So, Taurus, this is for September 2019, and we're going to see what the universe has to say for you, what advice, clarification, upliftment that the universe has to say. So, universe, what do you have to say to our Taurus, our bulls, for 2019 of September? 2019, September 2019, 2019, September 2019 for Taurus. All right, let's begin. This is a bigger spread than my weeklies. So, the first four are my past, oops, did not want to stay there, are the past cards. Let me just see if these are, okay, we can see these. And then we have our present, and then we have advice or things you may have to overcome, advice from the spirit. And then we have the future cards. Hopefully you can see this. I will pull them up a little bit later when I'm ready to read them. Okay, the overall writing energy is the devil. I think I remember reading your last week's, one of your, I think the third week in September, I think it was, that I think you had this card. This is a Capricorn card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but I have a feeling this is you're dealing with yourself. And this is, it can be addictions, it can be self-sabotage. It could be, you know, somebody trying to take advantage of you, something, but these are usually man-made things. And usually it's like self-sabotage in some way. And that can mean addictions or any other particular thing that may not be the greatest thing you should be doing. Whether addictions are sexual, whether it be drug addictions or sugar addictions or whatever that's not healthy for you. So I'm gonna put this over here. This is the overriding energy for this month of September. So my bulls, in the past, you have the magician here who can manifest whatever he wants in the world. He's got all the tools at his disposal. And you got the hermit card here, which is about, can either be self-reflection, learning something about yourself in that way, going deep within, more of a spiritual journey, or it can be feeling left out or lonely. Excuse me. You have the Six of Swords moving on to calmer waters. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about money, but this is about someone standing in their own power, which usually when you can stand in your own power, you can bring abundance into your life. So it does look like you're trying to manifest some stuff, trying to move to calmer waters. You may have done some self-reflecting to become this person who can stand in their own power. The present cards are the Two of Swords, having to make a decision. The High Priestess, usually about intuition or secrets. You have this Tower moment here, which is usually something abrupt happening. But it could also mean that you're expanding, that your life is expanding in such a way that you can't contain the energy anymore, that you have to make a change somewhere. So it could have happened abruptly. It could have been someone you could have lost your job. Someone you know close to you could have lost their job. It could have been a car accident. It could be somebody got sick in your family, or you got sick. Something that changes in the course of that. Something quite abrupt. You had the two of, excuse me, the chalices, the two of cups, which could mean involve a romantic decision or lovers, but it could also be a partnership of some sort, like a financial partnership, or it could be also having to balance your own energies, the male and female, almost like the Lovers card. So because this is in the present, I'm not sure if you're having to go through this tower moment, or maybe you're still going through it, because you have the Devil card here. Whatever is still sort of plaguing you, I'm not sure if this was a partnership in some way. It is telling you to follow your intuition. Let's go on a little bit further, because it's always like a little bit like a puzzle until you get the full reading. All right, so you have what's in either obstacles you have to overcome or advice from tarot. You have the Knight of Wands, which is about inspiration, creativity, about moving forward in those directions. You have the Judgment card, which could actually mean truly just judgment, like if it's a legal battle of some sort. But usually it means about finding your true calling and waking up to certain situations. Which is actually a really good card in that sense. And then, of course, you have the Empress here too. She's all about abundance, about creativity, about pregnancy, about self-worth. I mean, she's a woman that has everything and is very content in her life. She can manifest whatever she wants. And this is a good energy. And the universe is telling you need to be this. Like, you need to get your energies there where you are the Empress, where you are that person manifesting. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just an energy of the card. And then, of course, you have the Temperance here, which should basically be balancing your own energies with masculine and feminine. This could also be that. It could also mean patience. So it's interesting that you've had this, you're going through this tower moment. If you haven't, maybe currently, something abruptly happened. And it was, a decision had to be made about it pretty quickly. I know it looks like you've been really trying to manifest here, to soul searching, manifesting, moving away from things that were not beneficial to you, to stand in your power. But this tower moment here, if it is with a deal with somebody, that you made a deal, sort of this is a financial deal or a partnership, if something happened and there may have been secrets exposed, which you had to make a decision about, like which direction to take for that. This could also mean, of course, this could be all internal, finding out who you are, moving to a better direction to stand in your power. And then you may have had to make these decisions here. In other words, you've self-reflected, made the decision to go forward, follow your intuition. And maybe this is you breaking out of those past habits and falling in love with yourself again, coming to union with yourself. So there's many different ways to read this. Again, you're not here, and I'm not, we can't ask a specific question. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. But the universe is telling you that you need this to keep this inspiration in mind. And truly, if this was a partnership that went wrong in some way, either legal, but business or romantic, is that the truth will come out, that you'll have some kind of judgment here. You got to find the judgment. You got to be sort of patient and become the Empress. But I think this is more about you and you personally, because this is about soul searching here with the Hermit. I think you need to remember to find who you are, to awaken to your true purpose and this new inspiration. These are things where the universe is telling you it wants you to go. It's telling you to be patient with the process, and that you definitely want to become this Empress. And that you find your true purpose. The inspiration is here. Because these are things that you need to incorporate into your life, and to remember that you need to get out of these tower moments to get out of these self-reflecting a little bit and use your intuition to find out truly who you are. Looking deep inside of you to find your true calling, your true purpose, to find this inspiration, to become the Empress. And that's what you want to do. And even this Temperance card would be patience, but it could also be balancing your energy, your male and female energy. And again, that's the same thing with the High Priestess, the Lover card. It's all about balance. And this is what's really important. You even have the Two of Swords. It's all about decisions, about balance. And the future outcome is you have the Ten of Cups, which is absolute joy. This is fulfillment. This is contentment. This is beautiful. And then you have this other beautiful card right next to it, the Ace of Swords, which is a brand new beginning, a victory even, as you can see with the crown. And this is usually a new beginning, new ideas, new inspirations coming forward. If it's a legal battle, it's like it's coming forward. Justice is coming, being done. New starts, beautiful. This is like the hand of God coming in. The Seven of Wands is standing your ground. So whatever's happening in your world, and you find out who you are, you've awakened to your decision. If you can awaken to your decision, find out who truly are, stand in your power. Don't let anyone, push you off the cliff. Like, you need to stand your ground in this. And if this is a legal battle, you need to stand your ground because you have these beautiful cards coming out. And then you have the Nine of Cups here, which is wish fulfillment. And then you have the Ten of Cups, which is the full contentment of that. And you have this Ace of Swords, this victory. So you just need to stand your ground. And whatever this is that's plaguing you, and it could be another person, it could actually be a Capricorn, or it could be something within you internally, something that is plaguing you, the self-doubt. This could be self-sabotage that was plaguing you that you need to sort of get over and remember where you are. Remember what the universe is telling you here. You need to be this Empress. You need to balance your energies. You need to find your true calling, but you need to look within, look within, look within. This is what it's saying. So your final outcome cards are looking very good, your future outcome. So we're going to do a final outcome for you. So Spirit, what do you have to say for a final outcome for Taurus for September 2019? For September 2019, what is our final outcome for Taurus 2019 of September? So let's see what the universe has to say. All right, we're going to do 3 here. And then we're going to do 2. And we're going to do 1. All right, so there is disappointment here. This is an offer that was made that perhaps was not quite what you were expecting, the Four of Cups, but it's a bit about disappointment. But then right next to you have the Three of Cups, which is about celebration. You have this deception or illusion, delusion card, smoke screens, whatnot, or it could mean that you have many things to choose from, many different paths possibly to take. You have the Queen of Chalices here, who's the Queen of Cups is about getting her emotions. She's containing her emotions. She's not letting her emotions drag her down. So she's making logical choices, not emotional choices. And that could be part of this as well, is that maybe the choices you're making are a little too emotional, a little too low, over the place. And this is Eight of Swords. I like to call it the braces on the brain kind of thing. It's the self-doubt we give ourselves. It's those we can't, I can't, I'm not. My dear bulls, I am so sorry for that interruption. A friend of mine called, or actually who's also a lawyer, called from the States about my vehicle, about my car. And that's a whole different scenario. That was, talk about tower moments and the devil energy. Anyway, so we're here talking about your September 2019 reading. Now you pulled the Four of Cups, disappointment, the celebration. 7, illusion, delusion. And we were talking about the braces and the brains. Like, you have to just sort of drop not worrying about what other people think or create this little cage in your mind. Because this person can easily get out of this. This is basically self-sabotage cards. And you don't want that. You want to have your emotions under control, have them solidified. You don't want your emotions dragging you down. Like this, I can't do this, I don't have enough money, I'm not good enough, blah, blah, blah. And that's not where you want to be. You want to be the Queen of Cups and have your emotions contained. And because what's coming on here is the King of Pentacles. I hope this is not too shiny. But this is the energy, this is where we're going, where we're headed to the abundance. to this concrete, wonderful abundance. So once you can get out of this energy, and I think again that this is more you. It could again, if this is someone, if this was like an energy of someone going on here, but I don't think it is. I think you are moving away from your self-doubt, self-sabotage. You had these decisions to make. You need to find out who truly you are, because you have these beautiful wish fulfillment cards, these joy cards coming to you. As soon as you can do that, as soon as you can remember to become the Empress, become that energy, to figure out who you are, that whatever this disappointment is, you have the reasons to celebrate. And I think you're going to realize this is not, I don't think this is a card of deception. I think this is, you have so many things to choose from, so many possible roads to go down. And as long as you can contain your own emotions, you're going to have this King of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. So again, I think this devil is your self-sabotage in a way. I think you need to sort of pick up your energies and be able to move forward. And I think that you're going to do it, because I can see this outcome. It looks really, 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 really promising. I mean, the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, this Ace of Swords, is beautiful energy. Remember to stand your ground once you figure out who you are, standing in your own power here. This Ace of Cups, this King of Pentacles is coming forward. So these are beautiful cards. I think your overall energy is a little like, what am I doing kind of thing. But I think it's going to end up beautifully. Again, if this is involving somebody, if it is involved like a lover, that there was this tower moment that happened, it's still going to wind up in this beautiful new starts and beautiful energies here. You are going to have to stand your ground. Even again, if this is a romantic interest, there's going to be cause for celebration. Even it may be a slight disappointment to you in what you get, or this the veils of mist basically have been revealed to show what that person is or who that person is. As long as you get your emotions under control, the King of Pentacles is where you're going to be. And I know it seems like a tall order, but I really believe that you can do this because all these beautiful new cards coming here. So I'm just really good to see this, Taurus. I know, I believe it's been very difficult for you lately, but I feel that you can come out of this, that you really can come out of this. Okay? So Taurus, thank you for listening to the September 2019 reading. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right? Ciao.